What happened to Juice and Ski's Evil Twins mixtape? In this video, I'm going to do my best to break down that question, so let's just hop on into it. If you didn't know, in late 2018, Ski Mask actually confirmed a joint project with Juice WRLD that would be titled Evil Twins. Evil Twins is the debut collaborative project between friends and rappers Ski Mask the Slump God and Juice WRLD. The project was first announced by Ski in an interview with XXL on December 9th, 2018, after the release of his debut studio album Stokely. Evil Twins was expected to release in 2019 as Ski detailed how the idea of a joint project came up. Evil Twins will come 2019. Me and Juice decided we were gonna sit like a month in the same state, chill whenever we want to, like we've just been recording songs. On the same interview, Ski also explained that the relationship between the two friends and broke down the meaning behind the project. Evil Twins came because we both see a lot of similarities in each other, but we also see a lot of differences. So that's a good summary of the project. It's how it got confirmed, kind of like the meaning behind the name, all that stuff. Now, it's no secret that this project was at least a thing at one point or another, but the main question is what happened to it. Now, I'm sure a lot of people's first guesses is since Juice passed, they're just not going to drop it, and that could definitely be right. That's one of the things I said in my Juice and Thug video, is that it could just be because Juice passed. That could literally be all there is to do with it. Maybe they were ready to drop it, or they had everything done, they were just waiting for a specific date. Whatever the case may be, that could definitely be the case. Juice just passed away, and his friends don't want to drop something that Juice couldn't be here to see drop with them. Another thing could be maybe they didn't get it done in time, or they didn't have it completely finished or solidified, so they just didn't want to drop a thing at all without Juice being here to be able to say that he wanted a specific song on there, or to even finish recording a verse or something. But I think it might come down to a little bit more than that for this album, because Ski Mask said in late 2018 that they were already working on the Evil Twins project. So if they had started this in 2018 and he was expecting it to release, or saying that it would release in 2019 during that interview, I feel like Evil Twins was definitely completely finished, and there was just some reason they didn't drop it. Now, one of the main things also is almost every rapper says that they have some kind of project together. I've heard that Juice and Trippie have one. We know that Juice and Thug had one. We know that Juice and Ski had one. Juice and Future obviously had one because that dropped. But it's just like a theme that they just always say that. Now, I feel like when rappers say stuff like they have a project together and stuff, especially when there's no truth or substance behind it, I feel like they're just meaning they have a project worth of songs together. I feel like for the most part that's what rappers mean. Now, maybe not in Juice's case, because we know for sure Evil Twins is being worked on. We know Thug and Juice's album is being worked on. And we know World on Drugs with Future dropped. So that was worked on as well. One of the theories I gave in my Juice WRLD and Young Thug video was that maybe Juice was going to drop a collab mixtape in between each solo album. Basically, how I based this theory was off of stuff that Thug said in his interview talking about the album with Juice, how it was supposed to drop in late 2019 or early 2020. I kind of structured out a good release date that I thought maybe they would have been planning Bad Boy to drop. So then what originally would have happened was we would have got Goodbye and Good Riddance in 2018, World on Drugs in 2018, Death Is for Love in 2019, and then possibly the Juice and Thug album, which I've heard is Slime World. We could have got that in 2019 or 2020, and then we would have eventually got Outsiders, and then maybe we could have got Evil Twins, and then whatever was next. That's just a theory I had, and I'm not for sure if that has any substance to it, just based off of what Young Thug said, and possibly what Ski says in this, by that the EP was going to release in 2019. I could definitely see that being a thing. I feel like they just didn't get around to releasing the project, or they didn't really base it good off of what they were going to be dropping that year. I mean, Ski definitely could have dropped it because he didn't really drop anything in 2019. And then Juice just dropped Death Is for Love, Bandit, Graduation. He just dropped a couple songs throughout the year. So he definitely could have dropped it too, later in the year. But I also know that Juice was trying to get Outsiders out by the end of the year, or at least a Thug album, one of the two. And maybe it could have been this too. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that he was trying to get some kind of project out near the end of 2019, early 2020, which obviously didn't end up happening because he passed away. But I just think that there's definitely a lot more to why this didn't drop. And maybe it's just bad timing. Maybe they had it done and they were really just trying to figure out a date to drop it, and there was just no good dates to drop it at all. That could 100% be what happened, and I could honestly see that being what happened. They just didn't really plan it out good enough, and there was no time to drop it because Juice ended up passing away. But another reason that this might not have been done is because there's really not a lot of Juice and Ski songs leaked. Now, I'm not saying that as a bad thing, and I'm definitely not saying that there's not a lot more songs in the vault, because there 100% could be. Juice and Ski and Scheme definitely could have made a ton of songs together that no one's heard, or just anyone. And then maybe somebody just has the Evil Twins project somewhere. But just from the songs that we have, especially the ones that are leaked or dropped, there's definitely not enough for like an EP. Well, especially the ones that are dropped, because they wouldn't re-drop it on the EP. But anyway, kind of getting into this video a little bit more, I want to break down the track list that Genius gives us. You guys know I do this in almost everything, at least when I can. And I have a lot to say about this one, so I just want to get into it. Alright, so 90210 is not going to be on Evil Twins if this ever drops, or if it was. Now, at least not in the current state it's at. In the live stream where Juice WRLD previewed this song, there was an open verse that Ski Mask was freestyling over.
Yeah. My brother right there.
Pull up on the scene, chopper on me, got you scared. You underwear, I got your bitch up in the underwear. I'm Goku with this chopper, pull up on you with that solar flare. You gotta get cash all day. Run up in that chopper, shoot you in the hallway.
Now, he definitely could have hopped on the song that night. But something else I want to say, whether you guys support leaks or not, in the Juice community, in the Juice hub at least, they're going to be leaking this song very soon with a group buy, and there's no Ski Mask feature on it. So unless they just didn't get the version with Ski Mask on it, I'm assuming that Ski never jumped on the song and never hopped on it. Juice was just playing it that one day, and Ski was freestyling over it. If you watch the live, you can clearly see this happening. Now, I'm not saying that Ski didn't hop on the song. All I'm saying is the current state of this song that we know of, as of right now, at least when I'm making this video on November 5th, Ski is not on the song. Now, moving on to a song that we do know was on the EP, obviously Evil Twins. Title track, it's a great song. It's leaked as well, but it was definitely going to be on here. And then we have Get Geeked. I'm honestly not sure what would have happened with this song. I know it leaked with a Juice verse on it, but I don't know if it was actually made for the project or not. It could have been made for something for Ski's project or something different, not Evil Twins related. And then there's the original version of Hey Mister. This might have been on Evil Twins, but it didn't end up coming out or working that way, sadly. I don't know why the Juice verse wasn't there and got cut, but yeah, that did not end up dropping like this. And then the next thing on this list is the Nuketown Stokely vinyl version. I would only see them doing something like this as if they wanted to drop Evil Twins and they didn't have enough time to get everything done, so that they just did something like this just to kind of fill a spot on the track list because Juice passed away. But they would not, other than that, I do not see them dropping Nuketown no matter what on this project, especially if it drops in 2021 or even further down the line. Even if it would have dropped in late 2019, early 2020 with Juice still being here, I do not think Nuketown would have been on there. And then the last song that I just want to talk about, the song with Bibby, Juice, and Ski. I'm not entirely sure if this song has Ski on it. I've only heard of one Juice and Bibby song that has a few snippets to it that's out there. And I don't know if Ski is on that song or not. At least I've never heard a part of his verse on there before. If I'm wrong or if there's another song, you guys can just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, the best to my knowledge, I didn't know if they had a song together or not. And I'm not breaking down the other two songs just because I don't know about those. I'm pretty sure the Evil Twins freestyle is just something that they did on YouTube or some interview thing. And then Get Up, I'm not entirely sure what that song is, so I don't want to break those down and mess anything up. But if you guys have any info on either of those, you can comment them down below as well, and I'll heart or pin your comment. But yeah, I think that's about everything. I just wanted to get all this news together. I'm sorry that I took so long to drop this video, especially because I talked about it during my Juice and Thug video, but I'm just glad it's finally out. You guys can watch it. I hope you know a lot more about this project now. But yeah, I hope I recapped it really good for you guys. We don't for sure know what happened to the project. It definitely could have been because Juice passed away. It could have been a lot of reasons and a lot of things. But yeah, either way, we might never know if we never get the project, which would suck, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter is @ComplexDiscuss. You can go follow me there. I posted this thumbnail like days in advance. So if you want to know videos that are going to be coming up next and just all that kind of news about the channel and what's going on, just go follow that. A link to that's in the description down below. Also, with my SoundCloud, I got back on there and I'm getting a little bit more active on there. I didn't drop an October playlist, but I did drop a November one. So if you want to go listen to that, it's up there right now. It's just a collage of everything that I've been really listening to and liking this month. I do one every single month, or at least I'm going to do my best to get back on to doing that. So yeah, a link to that, all that stuff is in the description down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.